What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we're really close. We are really close to the live stream, the Dokkan Now, and the banners and the celebration itself for the 350 million download celebration. I know obviously it's not really actually called that, but for name simplicity sake, that's what we're going to use. So anyway, today I wanted to make a little discussion video talking about the banners that we saw in the past, and I even made my own predictions. I made an entire Word document and everything of what I think both banners are going to be for both global and JP. Now, obviously, from the very beginning, I have to say, obviously, you know, this is just my predictions. Is it 100% realistic it can happen? Absolutely not. I'm sure some people are going to look at my banners and go, dude, no way would they make those banners real or anything like that, okay? And obviously I had to take into consideration that there will be a couple of changes, obviously, between the global and the JP banner. I actually think my global heroes banner is probably better than my JP banner, but you guys let me know down in the comments below. Let me hear your thoughts down below, what you think the banners are going to be, and what do you think of my banners personally? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Do you think little changes, all that fun stuff? Because obviously we'll see that on Saturday, most likely, because at least Saturday Japan time at 1 p.m. Japan time, which is I think 8 or 9 Pacific Standard Time on the west coast of the US, and however, you know, wherever other you else might be. That's where we're supposed to see the Dokkan Now / the quote unquote live stream. I bet it's a recorded video, to be honest, for the reveal of the new Vegito and Buuhan. It's almost confirmed essentially. And I'm assuming the banners will probably go live right then and there. It wouldn't shock me one bit. So it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to have. So anyway, let's go and take a look at what we had last year for 300 million download celebration. Go over some things that have happened, of course, over the course of the year, what kind of major cards were back during certain celebrations, and then I'm going to show you guys what I have. Okay. So last year, this was the Gohan banner for this is not. So this is, by the way, this is JP's 300 million download banner. The only difference was that at the time, global did not have the trunks. You guys had one unit switched out, if I remember correctly, but regardless, is pretty much the same banner. Okay. So Gohan obviously was the big main LR. Android 16 was the brand new unit that became a unfeatured unit on every other banner going forward after this. This generally happens with these type of banners. We haven't seen it on every single banner since the 5th year anniversary, but for the most part, we usually do. So I definitely expect something to be there. Again, Trunks was there, AGL Gogeta, everyone's favorite transforming Goku. Yep. Everyone loves him. MVP 17, Tech Vegito Blue, STR Ultimate Gohan, Bardock, Super Saiyan 3, and then into Ultimate Gohan. Okay, so as per usual, unfortunately with these LR Dokkan Fest banners, we have 10 featured units instead of 7. You guys know me, I would have rather the celebration have TURs, but I already know they're going to make them LRs. It's pretty obvious. Obviously, we've had nothing for any big major celebration aside from New Year's, I believe. Knock on wood. We have had LR Dokkan Fest for the big main units. Okay, so this is what this banner looked like, right? And then if we go over to Cell's banner here, we had, who did global replace for Zamas? Wasn't it? I think it was AGL Metal Cooler, if I remember correctly, right? So you had the LR Cell, you had the Cell Juniors, who again were just like the Android 16. They were the brand new unit that then became unfeatured in every single banner going forward. Then you had AGL Zamas on JP, but for global, they switched it out with the AGL Metal Cooler. Physical Broly, into Goku Black, everyone's favorite transforming Frieza. Rose, Goku Black Physical, who is actually better on global than on JP. STR Cell, and then Tech Cell. So again, 10 featured units right there. And one other thing I do want to note real quick in terms of my banners, because I'm about to show you guys here, is I did not bother with the SR cards or anything like that. They'll put whatever they want on there for whatever reason. So now I did want to make one little note here real quick before we go check out my banners over on my page, on the Word document that I made, is that for JP at least, we just got AGL Bardock here during this Ultimate Gohan's Dokkan Fest banner. So I do not expect this guy to return on JP in less than 2 weeks. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay. Spoiler, I guess. I do expect him to return on global though. I absolutely 100% him to return on global. If he doesn't, I'd be super shocked, which means he has to return on your following banner in October. Okay. So by the way, this celebration is basically going from, if I pull up the calendar here, it's basically going from around the 28th is the start date, and it's supposed to go all the way until the 8th or 9th of October, which realistically, it's going to probably end mostly around here because this usually the final week of big celebrations like this is like nothing else is really going on. It's kind of like the, little story events are ending, or hey, it's your final chance to use your tickets or your coins in the Bava shop or anything like that, right? Before those things go away. Generally, that's what this last week is here. But regardless, according to all the, the data download stuff that we've seen so far, which isn't much, we have seen that the dates for a lot of the missions go away by like the 8th or the 9th or so. Again, just a kind of a ballpark area there, okay? So anyway, so like I said before, though, I think AGL Bardock will be on global, but not on JP, all right? So let's go and take a look at what I whipped up here. Okay, so again, 300 million download banner predictions. I know it's technically not called the 350 million download celebration, but it's easier, it rolls off the tongue better, and it just works, okay? So regardless. And again, like I said, I've got both JP and global banners. I'm gonna scroll down. I got JP, then global, JP, then global, okay? So you guys will see here. Okay, so let's go down here. Here is my Vegito banner, okay? So a couple little notes right here. I know, again, if you guys want to let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think it's good, bad, iffy, so-so? Would you summon on it? Again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So first off, the Tech Vegito here, he's just a placement holder, right? We have absolutely, it's 99.9% confirmed based on the icon changed on the app itself that it will be a base Goku / a Angel Vegeta / either a base Vegeta, right? It doesn't matter if it is a base Vegeta or an Angel Vegeta. I mean, to go off of obviously the manga directly, it should be an Angel Vegeta, but we also already have in SSR form, at least, we do have a base Goku and a base Vegeta who is not Angel. It doesn't matter if, again, this guy is whatever. It doesn't matter, right? So again, placeholder right there. Absolutely no idea what they do right now. It's the time it's recording. We'll find out very soon. I'm going to be live streaming most of this week. So if it ever happens to pop up, we can just switch right over to all the information, find out exactly what he does. So if you want to, guys, go ahead and hit that sub button. If I happen to be streaming on YouTube, you guys will obviously see it pop up a lot earlier before I actually do the live stream, or go to my Twitch channel. It's down in the description below, twitch.tv/TallenV, and you can catch it live there. I'll live translate everything and it'll be awesome. So, all right. So for the secondary unit, I think we're going to see an Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta. I just think we are. We haven't had one since this free-to-play guide. We seriously have not had one. So I easily can see a Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta or something along those lines, even if he's base form, and he wouldn't be hurting any of the other Vegetas with a Super Saiyan or a base Vegeta or anything like that. So I definitely think we could potentially see some kind of Vegeta Angel again. Again, this guy is the Android 16 Cell Juniors of the previous celebration, where after this banner of being featured, he'll be unfeatured in every single banner going forward, essentially, unless he randomly shows up on an LR banner somewhere to, I guess, be featured for whatever reason, okay? Next, Ichigo Tanks coming back. It's no question at all. Last year, during the 300 million download celebration, at least on JP at least, we had Trunks return, who had just come out on the Golden Week banners back in May, technically the end of April, but you guys get the idea. So 100% we will be seeing Gotenks return on JP, right? And then I also think we're going to see Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. He was the New Year banner. He was on the Golden Week banner, and so it makes sense that they put him onto this next big celebration banner. So no problem. Absolutely see him happening, okay? Next, it's going to happen. Physical Vegito is going to be there. I know a lot of people are not going to like that, but at least the good news is that he will have an EZA coming up. I mean, the 120s have, started their EZAs, for every celebration, basically. This guy will, I don't know, if I had to take a wild guess when the categories are going to start, I don't know, I'd probably say next summer, probably. I mean, I know that seems like a long far away, but you guys realize it's almost September in 2020. I mean, granted, we've been stuck inside a lot for these days, but it's almost September. So it's not really that far along. All right. And actually I'm trying to get this guy, I'm almost done personally. I'm trying to get this guy to level 10 links. He's actually pretty impressive still. Okay. This guy is by no means as bad still. Okay. I think a lot of people are just tired of seeing him, obviously, because he's been on so many banners. So we'll have to wait and see. AGL Vegito, absolutely, they're going to throw him in there. Last year's banner, if you guys remember, they had 2 or 3 units that had EZA on both banners. In fact, if we go back here, let's see, EZA. Well, that was the only EZA on this one. I guess the Cell banner had more EZA units. EZA, yeah. So not so many in here in terms of that regard, but hey, regardless, it is what it is, right? And so absolutely, I see AGL Super Vegito coming back. I mean, why not, right? I mean, he's still good. Post EZA, I mean, even pre EZA, he was still definitely good because he was just a major tank. people are just disappointed in his easy A, you know, credentials that he got. So, all right, now we start going into more of the typical, you know, like kind of things. But Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I see it happening. You know, they're gonna throw on something. I mean, I was tempted to put in transforming Goku, but that's where I kind of put in the transforming Trunks. I think transforming Trunks and AGL Zamasu are going to overtake the transforming Goku and the transforming Frieza as like the showing up on every major banner now, because they are the super and extreme leads, essentially, right? That's what Goku and Frieza were before them. Now, could I see them easily say, yeah, nope, no Trunks, sorry, we're gonna put transforming Goku on there because it's Goku, right? Absolutely, I easily could see that, right? And again, this is by no means a confirmed banners or anything, like I've stated many times before. This is my personal thoughts of what we could see. So I could easily see a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks coming in, because obviously this theme, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, got absorbed by Buu, and because this is during the Buuhan and Vegito fight, or part 1 at least, I easily see him being put in that banner. So yeah, absolutely. In Future Gohan, dude is due for a return. Now, I will say the last time he returned, at least on JP, was back on the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken banner. Okay, so if he doesn't show up for the celebration, I see him showing up in the following one, and whatever the October banner is going to be. Okay, so if he doesn't show up there, sucks. It really does. I'd like to try and get a dupe of him. I don't have any in mind personally, but it would be nice to see him. So into Ultimate Gohan, definitely see him going to that banner. STR was literally just on the new Ultimate Gohan's banner, the tech one, so I don't see him coming, but he's an easy A unit, so I absolutely see him being there, no problem. And then tech transforming Trunks, who originally I had as transforming Goku, but then I realized, I'm like, but wait, Trunks basically overtakes Goku's position as like a super unit, right? Plus he's also the future category. So that's why I put him in there, and I was just like, it could go back and forth, you know, again, hard to say. They could easily not, you know, for in Future Gohan, boom, they can make that transforming Vegeta, right? You know, they could do so many things to either make the banner worse, better, average, you name it, right? But regardless, I think this is a decent look, at least at what the banner can be here. So again, that's 10 featured units of SSRs, and then whatever SRs they put in there. I really don't care about those. But again, this is a placement holder for the new Goku and Vegeta, or Angel Vegeta, however you want to look at it. I think we're going to get some kind of Angel Vegeta, just standalone card. We haven't had one in a long time. Gotenks, Super Saiyan 2, Angel, Goku, Physical Vegito, AGL Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Future Gohan, hopefully, into Ultimate Gohan, and then Tech Transforming Trunks, okay? So that's what I think JP's banner is going to look like. Obviously, again, it can change. We'll have to wait and see. All right, moving on. This is Global's banner that I made up right here, okay? So obviously, same placements here for these two right here. However, and I just realized for some reason, I thought I had Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku up here, but regardless, he's still there. Super Saiyan 2 Angel Gohan, or Goku's going to be there. You guys have had him already. I easily see him returning. In Future Gohan, he needs to return for Global. He hasn't returned to my knowledge, so I definitely see him there. Into Ultimate Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and the Vegetos, obviously. Tech Transforming Trunks, because you guys don't actually have him on your ticket banner for some reason, which I found really weird. But yeah, I see that. I definitely see him there. And then AGL Bardock, I think you guys can see. So the only thing, so AGL Bardock basically replaces the Gotenks that JP has. You guys are not, Global is not going to get the Int Gotenks until, I believe, your thank you celebration is generally when you get him. So that's around Thanksgiving or so. So these are the changes I can see for the Global. So overall, it's basically the same banner, except again, Gotenks and Bardock swap. So again, it could happen, it could not. I have absolutely no idea, but they do. There is one thing that is undeniable, is that the Gotenks will return on the JP banner, just because it's been tradition for the last couple of years of doing that after the Gold Week celebration. But Global doesn't have it, so that means Bardock, I think, is the natural replacement, because he hasn't returned since Sand Day for you guys to replace the Gotenks. Okay, so those are my banners for both JP and Global in terms of the Vegito banner. Let's go into the Buuhan banners now. Okay. All right, so here's my JP banner. A lot of boos. A lot of boos here, okay? First off, physical Buu tanks here is just the stand-in photo for whatever kind of Buuhan we're gonna get. So people are speculating we're gonna see Buu tanks, and then he transforms into a, you know, Buuhan. Technically, I know he goes Buiccolo, which is Buu infused with the with Piccolo. But let's be honest here, if he starts out as a Buu Piccolo, that's not a very good way to sell your unit, right? I mean, the Extreme banner by default already has a huge ladder to climb, essentially, compared to the Super banner. It's just natural that more people will summon on the Super banner, right? So it's either got to be a Buu tanks who will then transform into a Buuhan, or it's got to be a Buuhan who some people even think will go into a Kid Buu, or however it's going to be, maybe even a buff super crazy Buu, whatever the case is going to be though. And I didn't want to use the int one because the int one I think will be in the banner as well. So anyway, regardless, this is going to be the stand-in for whatever new Buuhan, new Buu card we're getting, okay? Now for the non-feature, or for the featured for this banner, but for the future non-featured card that we're going to see going forward after this banner, I think we've got a chance to get a new evil Buu. Now I know obviously with this Buu here, it's a slash evil Buu because he exchanges into an evil Buu, but it's just a standalone evil Buu. We haven't had one quite some time, and this physical one is amazing, don't get me wrong. And that's actually not a joke. He actually is really good for Super Battle Road, but we haven't had one in a long time. So maybe we finally see one. It'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for it. And then that could be an SR that they throw onto the side, right? You know, to go ahead and level him up to get him to SA10 if you get enough of him. So that'd be pretty cool right there. Anyway, regardless though, those are my 2 stand-in units for the 2 new units that we'll get, okay? And keep in mind, again, we're on JP right now. So first off, Exchange Buu, kind of a duh thing. I had it with Gotenks up here for JP, so it kind of makes sense that Buu would be the next one, okay? Next, we're gonna again have the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I think that's kind of an obvious one right there, because again, it's the same thing as with the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. Next one, had to do it. Had to put my boy STR Cooler on here. I don't know. The closer we get to these banners, I feel like STR Cooler's not going to return on JP. I don't know why. I don't know why. They refuse to put STR Cooler on big celebration banners so far. I mean, there was a chance for him to be on the 5th year anniversary, but no, they had to throw the STR Buu on there. So I want to keep him on here because he's amazing. He's absolutely an amazing card, but something in the back of my head just keeps telling me he's not going to show up. And I'm going to hate it if he is not on this banner. I'm absolutely going to hate it. But regardless, I think if this would be a dumb move on Akatsuki if they don't put him in here. And the reason is because what I mentioned beforehand, extreme banners already have a tall ladder to climb in terms of trying to compete with the super banner. Cooler's a good way to do that. Cooler, everyone knows in the community that Cooler is an amazing card. You put Cooler onto a big celebration banner like this, more people are going to summon on this banner, okay? So hopefully we'll see that. All right. So anyway, I'm going to keep STR Cooler there. I swear to God, they put Super Buu in there, the STR one. I'm going to flip my table, like literally going to flip the table and cost me thousands and thousands of dollars, but maybe I'll do my kitchen table, I guess. All right. Anyway, moving forward, Int Buuhan, I definitely see him coming back. It's not to be that unexpected. And I think we're going to see Physical Kid Buu and Int Kid Buu here. Int Kid Buu is about to get his EZA sometime going forward, but he doesn't obviously have it yet. And Physical Kid Buu already has his EZA. One thing I want to say real quickly, because I know some people are going to be asking about it, and people still ask about this day. Been doing it for about 2 weeks now. Do not expect a normal Dokkan Fest EZA during the celebration on either versions of the game, okay? We already know we're getting the easy area for the LR Mr. Satan, and we're probably going to see some kind of EZA raid type thing. Last year we had the Super Saiyan 2 STR Gohan. This year we could do like the Spirit Bomb Goku slash the Int Vegeta, the 2 nuker cards. We could see something like that, but do not expect a Dokkan Fest EZA on either versions of the game. They've never done them for these big celebrations. Year 4, Year 5, 300 million download celebration didn't do them, right? So don't expect it. However, Int Kid Buu could be the next one afterwards, but hey, that's up for debate right there. Anyway, going forward, AGL Zalmas, again, he's kind of overtaking the Transform and Frieza. Transform and Frieza could actually replace this guy. I've got a feeling, again, in the back of my head that Transform and Frieza is going to show up on this banner somehow. I don't know how, but I think it's going to happen. It would suck, but regardless, I think AGL Zalmas is there because, again, he's an extreme unit. He's an extreme lead, just like the Tech Transforming Frieza, but he's also the Realm of Gods category. So, and then finally, AGL Metal Cooler. This was the hard one for me to find that last unit that would be an S, you know, to be the final unit on this extreme banner. And I looked through a ton of them and I was just like, I don't see Android 13 returning just yet. And I don't think on global either. That's why I don't have him on there. You're about to see it, kind of, I guess, technically spoiler, but I just don't see him happen. I just don't see it happening. Could he show up? Absolutely. Again, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. All right. Then here is the global banner. The only change is obviously the Buu. I put physical Broly. I know it's weird to not obviously see Gogeta in the Heroes banner and everything, because they've always been tied together in all these banners and everything. It was just really hard to pick one because it was easy for Global's Super one, right? Oh, AGL Bardock hasn't been back around for a long time. Int Gotenks is obviously going to be on JP, but Global's not going to get that. So I don't know. I threw in physical Broly. Again, it's a placeholder. It could be a very common placeholder for almost any extreme units. But again, this is basically the same banner I went with in terms of global and JPs. Obviously, I know they look very similar and everything like that, which for the most part, they generally are. Just a couple of things usually change. But I think this could be the extreme banner right here. Now, one thing I want to wrap up here as we're ending this video, because I realize it's obviously been a very long video already. There's no other LRs on here, right? So obviously, I think one of the big things would have been to have put on the LR cell, right? It would have made sense to put them on right there. Doesn't make it makes perfect sense to me. But the problem is, we already got Cell and Gohan back during the year 5 celebration, and Global literally just had them. And, I could have put on, like the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku here if I want, but it would have been weird to have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on here if this is going to be an extreme banner. Now, the only reason the Tech Vegeta works is because, hey, he exchanges into an extreme unit, and we saw this during Golden Week, right? During Golden Week, this was an extreme banner. Again, different units and everything, but Vegeta was on there. So now that's why I don't have him on there. So unfortunately, they haven't given us a lot of extreme LR Dokkan Fest units. So until then, I honestly don't expect to see some other LR. Now, could they easily put some other LRs onto this banner, 1-in-1 and everything like that on the extreme and the super banner? Absolutely. They could easily just be like, Talon, your logic is flawed. Here's what it's going to look like. And then bam, we see like, I don't know, Go Bros on here and, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Again, just crazy. Obviously, I don't think the Go Bros would show up on an extreme banner, but regardless, you guys get my idea. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I think the extreme banners will look like. Absolutely cooler, needs to return for global. I don't know for JP though. I feel like just for some reason they're gonna Team A is gonna step in. Don't you do it, Team A. Don't you do it. I will find you. I swear. Okay. Do not just. I would personally love this banner. This would be actually a pretty decent banner. Same with the super banner right here. I think that they're pretty decent, pretty well balanced in terms of having newer units, older units, that kind of stuff. Could they change it up again? Obviously, yeah, but I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think about this banner, or these banners, I should say? And would you summon on them? How would you change them? What are your thoughts about the banners? Do you think they're gonna add more LRs in there? All that kind of fun stuff. Again, look back at gold banners on DBZ Space and let me know your thoughts. So anyway, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments as always. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you have to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one. Johnny.